Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bronze Grade Podcast, where we talk about anything gaming related. This is episode 44, and I'm joined by Lawrence and Jackie today. How are you guys this week? Jackie.
I'm doing good. I'm a little sick, but other than that, I think I'm doing good.
Sounds like weak immune
Didn't gain
system,
much though. Didn't gain much. I spent the whole week trying to recover. Yeah. I'm still very congested.
Yeah, I think it's the weather. It's
Oh,
it's getting colder, right? So
actually, I played a lot of Super Robot Wars though. That was it because that was an easy play. I was just on my bed with my Switch most of the time.
did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it's talking about right now because I skipped through all the dialogue. I don't know why they I don't know why they have streams and streams of dialogue, and I just press A to skip all of it. Yep. So I have no idea what it's about, but then after skipping the dialogue, I select a mission, go to a map, blow up some robots, and then rinse and repeat. That's the premise of the game so far for me. I don't even know like half of the robots that I'm playing. Like I don't even know like the background. The only ones I'm familiar with are the Gundams.
Clearly
Oh,
not a
and
super robot
Mazinger.
fan.
Yeah,
Not
and
a
the
true
and the
fan.
like Mazinger, yeah, Mazinger I know, but the rest I have no idea. I think those are from the 70s.
Maybe,
I think
yeah.
that's like, way, way, way long ago. So, yeah. What about you, Lawrence? What have you been up to?
I've been playing First Descendant. I think Dixon's also played a bit. Uh, that game is kind of crazy. I thought it was just going to be like a pretty average uh, MMO shooter, I guess. But as I'm playing it, I'm like, this feels like Destiny, but with better movement and third person.
Yeah. Better movement for sure. That's really the big thing.
Yep.
And the gooning.
So the biggest thing I heard is the gooning. Yeah. The biggest thing I heard is that the problem with the game is the lack of end game, but I don't know. New to the game, wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I don't think you need to go end game. Even if you get to end game, you're just doing like what every other MMO end game is. You're just dailies, farm, raid, dungeons,
Yep,
right? So I don't know. I don't think it's a big issue. We can talk about it a bit later though if you want.
sure, sure.
Gonna go right into it. Not too much this week. One main thing I'm sure you guys all heard. Micron ditching consumers for AI. So what is it? No more consumer graded RAM from Micron. Meaning why? I mean, this is a big reason why RAM has shot up to PS5 levels of costs. During was it Black Friday? I think PS5 was actually cheaper than RAM. With that being said, too, PS5 was actually the biggest seller during Black Friday for consoles. I wonder why. But kind of insane that they decided to ditch their consumers just to go for AI and was it I think AI and like business related stuff. No more like no like normal RAM and whatever. Which is insane to think because I feel like a lot of people buy their stuff. Um,
So I just to clarify, the brand that they're ditching is Crucial, right?
Crucial, yes, yeah, it's Crucial, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people use Crucial RAM. At least I remember I used it at one point. I feel like it's a
yeah.
good price. So it's kind of wild to think that they're just going to be like, "Hey guys, fuck you. We're just going to do what we want to do." I mean, it's been 30 years, I believe, or 29 or something. I remember reading that they've been in the business making RAM for consumers and whatnot. Um, Again, just for Crucial, not anything else. Insane to think that. Like I was reading some comments, and a lot of people were kind of obviously pissed off about it, and some people were like, "Whatever." Like there's other people that make RAM, and there's a few like really petty comments that were like, "Oh, I hope they go bankrupt." I'm like, okay, that's that's kind of insane. I mean, I don't think you should wish that ill will on people, but um, but it was kind of wild to read. But yeah, so they're now taking out their RAM from like Best Buy, Canada Computers, like all those places. And I think the SSDs, I believe, they're also not going for consumer grade anymore. It's just going to be like AI related stuff too, which
Sure.
means you can't get an SSD from them. Or I don't think they make M2s, so I think that's fine. But kind of wild. Like I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think it's a good move? Do you think AI is actually going to be? Well, the thing is, I don't know what they're truly supporting with that, right? But what are your thoughts, Lawrence? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's the right business decision, even though as a consumer it sucks. But like, dude, the reason why RAM prices are shooting up because the AI firms are basically or server farms, AI, whatever, they're buying up the like a lot of RAM, and basically these companies are dedicating more of their production line to do those products, right?
Hmm.
And as an enterprise product, you can charge more. Like they're happily gonna pay you more money. Then yeah, of course you're gonna, you're gonna switch production to make more of those. I I can't fault them for that. Like even if they were in the market, the RAM prices were still gonna be ridiculous,
Hmm.
right? Like
Hmm.
as I've been saying, like the RAM prices right now is basically 3-4 times that of even like a couple months back. So, them sticking around or not isn't changing that. As the thing is, like, I don't really buy Crucial products anyway, so for me, it's not a big deal. Plus, there's so many other brands that you can choose from. It would suck for other brands to also leave, but if it's just one brand out of so many, to me, not a big deal.
Well, just one thing before I go to Jackie. One of the big things that they're saying is that the GameCube and Microsoft and all that actually use Crucial RAM, or at least it's led to believe they use it. So if you think of it in that sense, either they're gonna have to rework their stuff. GameCube, I think, is fine because they're not in full production yet. But people were saying like, oh, Xbox is probably going up again because the reason that like you can't actually well until Microsoft changes the RAM they're using in their system, they can't build more Xboxes, right? At least that's what I've read. I don't know how true that is. Obviously, I don't have their specs, so I don't know. But Jackie, how do you feel about the whole announcement and stuff? I don't know. Do you buy Crucial RAM or what?
Well, I mean, I understand the it's a business decision, right? So that's not our say, and I don't think people being pissed off is gonna change anything. But Micron does produce, and I actually just looked this up, but Micron does actually produce RAM. They're suppliers for many different companies too, so I think this can be potentially pretty disruptive. They also supply some of the G Skill, or they supply it to their mid and high range RAM to G Skill as well, who produces the the Trident brand.
Ripjaws,
Oh, okay,
Trident.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I personally use Trident. I think it's high quality stuff. The other
Hmm.
companies, the other big companies that supplies RAM are Samsung, and then another South Korean company called Hynix or Hynix or something like that. So
Hmm.
now that Micron's, so apparently it's like they're known as the big three, right? Samsung, Hynix, and Micron. So if it's three major suppliers for the world's high capacity RAMs or high range RAMs or whatever you want to call them, one leaving I think can be pretty disruptive.
Well, my
Yeah.
question is whether or not they're pulling out of consumer market overall or just pulling out, like canceling their own brand. Like Crucial is the one that I heard was being taken off shelves,
Hmm.
but I think they're still supplying to the other brands. Like, of
Okay.
course, at an elevated price, but I think those brands are still going to have products.
Well, because it says here that Micron announced that it will discontinue its consumer-oriented memory products. I'm just reading off the headline. I'm not reading the details. So this
Mhm.
means consumer RAM and SSD sales will stop. So I don't know. That's a general statement. Yeah, I mean, if they're only cutting Crucial, then I think that's better. But yeah, I mean, I've only looked at the pricing of RAM like a little bit when I was chatting with you guys earlier. They are very expensive, so I mean, when I got my RAM, it was like probably like a fourth of what what it
Yeah,
costs now. So
yeah.
pretty crazy.
Like I said, I got my RAM. I got my RAM like maybe a month back, and it's a third of the price.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
was that like way before they announced their Micron announced the thing?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Mhm.
yes. I
Yeah.
got my
Yeah.
RAM basically like a week before the crazy price hike
Yeah.
happened.
What type of RAM did you end up getting?
Uh, oh crap, what was it called? Vengeance?
Okay, okay. Are you
I don't remember
overclocking it
the
at all?
Corsair. No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
But
I think it was
everything.
Corsair Vengeance. Yeah,
The thing
yeah.
is with the overinflated RAM, it's just ridiculous, right? I mean, like if we compare it to like a PS5, like you're literally buying a PS5. Well, you're paying more for it if you need RAM at this very, very moment. And that is ridiculous. And I don't really, I feel like at this point, like, because it's all the RAM, right? It's not just, or is it just Crucial branded RAM?
I
I don't
think
even know.
I think DDR5 RAM in
Mm.
general.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess people can just run DDR4. You don't got to run DDR5. You know what I mean? But if you think about it like in the bigger picture, yes, I get it. It's a business decision. You want to produce for AI because that's where the world's kind of going to. But on the other side of things, what are people going to do? Like just even thinking about just like systems in general. If they were using Micron RAM, now everyone's going to have to pay even more for it, or they all like switch out their RAM and then change to something else. But that requires like another whole business deal. But I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, do they have a contract with like Micron and be like, hey, we can only use your RAM in our shit or whatever? But overall, I think it's gonna be a price hike for systems, like not just
Yep.
PCs, like just systems in general too, which is gonna
Do you
suck.
think do you think console prices are going to go up because of RAM shortage?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yes.
I think Microsoft is gonna probably bump up the Xbox again
I guess
because of this reason.
that's going to be the same for VR headsets then too, right? Because the VR headsets use
I
RAM.
think whatever uses DDR5 RAM
Yeah.
is going to have a price hike.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So like GameCube, the VR headset from Steam, which sucks. I kind of wanted that, but we'll see. Hopefully it goes down. I mean, I can't see it staying at was it $700 $800 for DDR5 right now.
Yeah, that's so crazy. That's so
Wait,
crazy. Like
did
that's
you
more
just say
expensive than some people's builds.
Yeah.
Steam has a VR headset?
Yeah, they're coming up with this VR headset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
out yet.
No.
No.
Yeah, Jack
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
there
Well,
for that conversation, right?
they had the Index before. Index
Okay.
was their thing, but
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just crazy to me to for them to suddenly kind of like
Oh,
you
it
usually
looks
would see
okay.
some signs, right? Like like Micron like slowing down the production or something like that. Some predictions here and there, but to me it was a very like, oh, bam, like right in your face. Like you wake up and you're like, hey,
Mhm.
by the way, no more crucial RAM. Fuck you guys, kind of thing. Um, but I guess, like I said, I guess it's
the thing is
yeah.
if they entirely like take out their consumer grade production, not just their own brand,
Hmm.
I think that would be crazy. And at a certain point, I would imagine someone like Samsung, like the big three in general, would be like, well, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. And then consumer grade RAM is gonna be like total shit. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
and that's
crazy.
yeah, and that's a big worry, right? Like if the other big three decide to do exactly what you're saying, like, well, we want to make money too, because you have to think about it too. Samsung is very much in tune with technology and AI and all that stuff. I can honestly see them doing very similar things where they're like, well, we're also going to do that and not make SSDs and consumer RAM for anyone. We're just going to go just focus on AI and business and corporation production, right? And that in turn,
Mhm.
like, yes, I feel like they do. I feel like they are going to change their entire like factories and stuff to just only making like no more commercial stuff, consumer stuff. It's just
Yeah.
going to be purely like for AI and business, right? Which is going to be wild. That's like a huge
Well, the thing is,
shift, right?
they can jack up their price for the consumer grade stuff, and that's already happening, right? And, like
Mm-hmm.
they can do that. So
So like with this in mind, right? Like trying to build a PC in 2026 is going to be costing like $5,000 or something, $5,000. Do you think cloud gaming is going to be the thing? Kind of like a tangent, but like cloud gaming has an opportunity to kind of be better, right? And kind of come out of
Mhm.
wherever it is, and then kind of be like the number one, or not number one, but like an option for people that can't truly afford like a full PC, right?
So the RAM might be going to those places anyway. So Jackie, you weren't here when I did it, but I messed with Amazon Luna for like very briefly,
Mhm.
and honestly, my experience with it is significantly better than what I remember cloud gaming being. Like when I was playing was a Hogwarts Legacy,
Hmm.
like streamed through Luna, it looked exactly like how it would look if I played locally. The only difference is sort of a slight lag on the input, but otherwise, it's just so good now.
Yeah. So I've actually tried Luna before on my phone, playing Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. And then on my PlayStation, um on the service I subscribe to, uh when I play like older PS2 games, they're all like streaming off a server, or PS3 games. In my opinion, it looked just like the original thing. I have no problem streaming. In fact, I do think I think that's going to be more of a thing in the future because internet's only going to get faster.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it's just more cost effective for a lot of people. Like, who's gonna buy, on the cheap end, like a 2K PC when you can just subscribe to the service for, like Amazon Prime? How much are you paying, right? Like, not that much, and then you can basically get the same quality of product for months on end,
Hmm.
Pretty
right?
much. Yeah.
Wild to say that like a cheap PC is going to be $2,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like on the cheap, look, I just got a PC for under 2,000, so I'm not gonna say it's not possible. But now with the RAM prices, who knows?
No. So another interesting thing, if you think about it too. So, um, if let's say like Micron does this, AI booms for like a year or two, and then whatever crashes, right? It wouldn't even matter that if they were to come back and start making consumer grade. It's not like they're gonna
Yeah,
make the prices cheaper. Like we're fucked no matter
yeah,
what. They're gonna
yep,
inflate the prices to what they think they're gonna sell at, even though like it was like $200 in the past or $100 in the past. They're just going to leave it at 600 or 800 or whatever it's going to be, right? At the end of the day, I feel like they don't have like it's not like a win or lose for them. It's like a win or win, right? Like they move the AI, they make tons of money. Great. AI keeps going. Great. They're making tons of money. AI screws up or something. They got to go back to consumers. Great. They're still going to make a ton of money from us because they're going to want to buy PCs, and they're
yep,
going to charge like up the ass for RAM, which is insane to think. Like
yep.
I think like it's a crazy move for them, but it definitely fucks over like people in general. Like there's no win for us. Like we're not winning shit, right?
Yeah. Once prices goes up, it's not going to come down that much. So,
No, exactly, and that's
yeah.
highly unfortunate. But I guess that's how it is. I feel like just keep your RAM. It's gonna be like a historical item soon. I remember when I
I've been
bought
seeing
this.
I've been seeing people post like pre-built PCs. There's like one Costco with 32 gigs of RAM for like 15
Yeah.
hundred
A
dollars.
thousand
People are
ish,
like,
a thousand
dude,
five hundred, something like
yeah.
that.
People are
Yeah.
like, dude, you can buy the RAM and get a free PC out of it. That's crazy. I'm like, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Yep.
It's
ridiculous.
so unfortunate. Good memes though, but highly unfortunate that this is happening. Like, like
Yep.
I'm glad I also upgraded my computer like last year, and I don't gotta think about it. So I feel like if I had to upgrade it like right now, I'd be so pissed. I don't know what I do.
Hmm.
I guess I'll go to DDR4 or something, but it would annoy me that I can't go DDR5 or something like
You're gonna
that.
downgrade,
I'm gonna
purposely
downgrade.
downgrade for it.
So unfortunate. Any last thoughts about this for you guys, or no?
Nope. Well, we'll see. We'll see where the prices go in like a year's time.
$1,000 for RAM. Wild.
No. So
Yeah,
the part that sucks is that the price hike happened right before Black Friday, when a lot of
yeah,
people were just like, "Yeah, let's wait for Black Friday," and then this shit happens. And they're like, "Oh
yeah.
fuck."
Yeah, there's this meme that was going around on Reddit. I was like, everyone telling me to wait for Black Friday, and then like Black Friday is like $600.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so unfortunate. Oh, so you guys know about Netflix? You guys know Netflix had like a AAA gaming
Oh my
studio
god.
before? You guys know that or no?
Didn't they? Didn't they sure shut that down? I thought
Yeah, they
they
shut it down, but
went for it and it didn't really do much.
they had like a AAA studio. It's called Team Blue. They had like workers from like Overwatch teams, Halo teams, God of War teams, and they're supposed to make like some crazy game. And yeah, they closed it down last year. They also bought some indie studios, which apparently one of them they're already selling back to the founders, which is insane to think. Uh, one of the reasons why I'm talking about this is because I don't know if you guys saw, but they are bidding. I think it's over 80 billion to buy Warner Brothers, and it's
I
See,
think
the
they
difference
just
is that
no. They bought it already though. They already bought them
I think
Yeah,
they already
yeah,
bought it.
along with like HBO and HBO Max.
yeah. Well, what I
I
meant is
think the
like
difference is
they
that this
were
actually
buying it.
makes sense. Like, I think
Does it
this
make
actually
sense?
makes sense.
But does it?
I compared to making games, I think this makes way more sense. And it's more up their alley, right? Like,
Right.
even if they don't specifically make like Netflix only products, the stuff they like WB does is kind of in line with what you would want from a Netflix anyway. Like, you
You
can
know,
start throwing things on big screen and then also have them on Netflix soon after as an exclusive. Like, I don't see why not. Like, they can do
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Right. But do you think they're
right?
buying Warner Brothers for that reason or for the gaming reason? Because they're buying all
No,
their
not for gaming,
gaming
dude.
assets too,
Yeah.
right?
Shit,
You know
no.
what's crazy? I just turned on my Netflix app after you said that. You can stream Red Dead Redemption right now on Netflix.
Hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
No, Netflix has a gaming like streaming service.
Yeah.
I remember what the studio was, Into the Breach Studio.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the first games they had on there, and it's been going around. I just don't think people use it for gaming.
I
Well,
don't
they might
even
use it
know you
now.
could play games on Netflix. I didn't realize
The-
that until you
So
like
yeah, they
yeah.
have games on there, but no one knows about it. Like, I don't think they marketed it that well. That's why they basically just shut that shit down.
I'm gonna try Red Dead Redemption on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, now that streaming's actually pretty good for gaming, it could be all right. But I was just gonna go back to the WB thing. The gaming division for WB has been kind of trash for years. So I don't think they're getting it for gaming. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that was really doing okay, like a standout thing for them, was the Mortal Kombat games. And I think that one was always on the fringe of getting kicked out or, being sold to elsewhere because it's such an outlier.
Right.
Because WB has gone through so many like back-to-back flops that I think
Mm-hmm.
they weren't really that into gaming anyway at a certain point. Like, what was it? The uh, Arkham game, Arkham Knights
Oh yeah,
flopped.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have your Suicide Squad that flopped,
Mm-hmm.
and those two were kind of big hits for them. Like,
Right.
I think it was pretty bad flops.
Right. But they're also with the purchase, they also got the developers behind Mortal Kombat and Hogwarts. And those are their
They
pretty big sellers,
did,
right? So
yeah, but
and
I don't know.
mhm. Yeah, it's just interesting because I don't know what the play is here. Like yeah, I get your point. Like that is definitely it definitely is in line with why Netflix would buy Warner Brothers. But looking at it, like from a gaming side of it, like I don't know what the play here is. Like, are you purchasing Warner Brothers and their gaming studios so you can have a stake in gaming? Not necessarily
Dude,
make the games yourself.
for me, the gaming part of Warner Brothers is like such a footnote in their purchase here. It's like, oh, it just comes with it. It's just, it's just add on, like whatever. I don't think they actually care. Like
Yeah, that's what I
they're
think it
getting it
is.
for, yeah, they're getting it for the
Yeah.
multimedia stuff, and the gaming stuff is just there dangling.
Well,
Honestly,
the
I
thing
wouldn't even be
is,
surprised if they're like,
yeah.
okay, these guys can just leave,
Yeah, they
just shut
or
that
they
shit
might just
down.
spin it off or something like that, or sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and which would be interesting. I mean, if they were to sell it, I mean, would they let them? Would they just sell it to like? I wonder who to sell it to. Who would pick it up? But it's just
Microsoft.
interesting. Microsoft? No, Microsoft won't pick
Microsoft
that
will
up.
buy anything.
Microsoft
I feel like
shit.
Microsoft's in a weird place right now. I think after
Yeah,
they bought Activision, they really had to hold back on a lot of other
yeah, I know.
things.
No one's gonna want to go to Microsoft when they see going to Microsoft is dying.
Yeah.
Buy Activision and like Destiny shit the bed instantly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Definitely not a good idea. But no, it definitely is cool though. I mean, it'd be nice to see. So I think there's a lot of like shows and stuff that aren't on Netflix that Warner Brothers has or something like that. It'd be cool to see that it's on gets put on there. But interesting that I don't know. I just didn't expect Netflix to go out and buy Warner Brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I didn't know about that until until it's official, right?
Yeah.
But
But
I just think if Netflix can have a lot of the WB catalog as exclusives, that
mhm.
would be a big get for them for sure.
Oh yeah, you know what that means though, right? That means Netflix subscriptions going up.
I thought
It's-
you're gonna say all the DC stuff's gonna be on Netflix only.
I mean, I think it would. No, yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like Netflix subscription is going to go up, and then I think what is it like $15.99 right now or $19.99? I don't even know right now. It's going to go to like $25.99 for your
mhm.
basic ass kind of combo or whatever. But yeah, like interesting. I kind of it'd be interesting to see like in that they let's say they don't sell off the gaming the developers and stuff and they try to do something with it because it seems like they're trying but they keep failing. It'd be interesting to see if they would be able to do something with that and suddenly make like a crazy game or something. Doubtful, but it'd be interesting. I don't know what they make though.
I think they would be so hands off on whatever is going on in the gaming division. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell the difference.
No, I'm gonna
Like
be like Netflix
literally,
had a hand in this
like
shit.
yeah, no, Netflix is gonna be like Mortal Kombat can't have so like you got to tone down your violence. That's when it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
People are
yeah,
gonna be,
exactly.
this is what
Yeah,
I'm here for. Like, why would you do that?
they're gonna be like, "Hey, sorry, we got to put this on Netflix. You can't make it too
Yeah,
violent."
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what the
Mortal
fuck?
Kombat needs to be PG. Like, no gore, no violence, no blood, please. It's like, why would you do?
The blood just white, like how they always how other studios do it.
Oh
They make it
god,
white.
oh god. Uh,
Just like I think anime does that sometimes. They'll just make it white, and you're
yep,
like, "Oh my god, is
yep.
that
People are gonna
blood?"
meme on. Yeah, yeah. People are gonna meme on that so bad.
You're gonna meme on it anyways. You don't
Yeah.
have Netflix though, right, Lawrence?
Nope.
Jackie, you have it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on his phone right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna if the pricing
Jackie's
goes up?
playing
Are
it
you
right
keeping it?
now.
Oh, well, the thing is, I don't even know how much it is right now.
Oh
I
God,
figured. I
man.
knew it. I knew it.
I mean, I can check, but like, I don't know how much it is right now. Is it like $9 or something like that?
I
I
don't know.
don't
Are
even
you, do
remember.
you have ads?
No,
Are you
no ads.
are you like 4K HDR or 1080p?
Yeah, it's the highest
Come
one.
on.
24.99.
Yeah, why would you even ask?
I gotta
24.99.
ask. It's
USD?
24. Yeah, 24.99
Yeah,
USD.
I thought it was $9,
Wow.
$9.99.
There's a $7.99 plan, but it's 1080p. Unless you're telling me you're 1080p.
It's
This is
definitely
the exact same situation as the Game Pass thing. It's like if we never told Jackie would be like, "Oh, just whatever, the
Hold
same
on,
price as I signed up in the first place."
I actually, I don't even know. Wait, how much is Game Pass right now? I don't even know. They jacked up the price,
I don't
right?
remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
It's a few
the
weeks
price
back.
ages
I'll-
ago.
We
check
told
it.
you about.
I'll check.
Yeah.
I'll check my credit card statement. I don't even know how to find it on Xbox.
I literally thought you were gonna say I don't even know how to find my credit card statements.
No, I can find it. I just need to figure out which credit card it is.
Oh my goodness, dude! How do you not know, man? That's actually wild. That
That would be
wild.
really funny.
It'd be really funny, but no, it's if you're a premium user, it's $24.99 USD for a premium user. And
Well, no, if they jack it up, right? Like I think if it's like $50, I'll probably cancel it if I find out. But
50,
But you won't.
but I don't think it's gonna go up to $50. I'll subscribe it as long as it's below 30, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, the price you're paying right now was $24.99. You said, Dixon?
that's what Google has told me. Yes,
Yeah, that honestly, that price is already a little crazy for me.
it's pretty crazy,
That's-
honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
No,
it's,
for a
but
monthly fee.
No, but it
Yeah.
includes like it includes games. And
Includes
stuff,
games.
now
I
that
know. I know. You
Yeah.
can play Red Dead. I know. You
Yeah.
saw. You showed
So
me.
I mean, I guess the value is there because it's subscribing to a game and
No, man, the
you're
value-
watching
the-
television.
no, the value is only there if you use it all the time.
Well, no.
Like,
I got
unless-
an email saying that they just bought Warner Brothers, so they're gonna and HBO Max, and that they're gonna start incorporating their stuff into Netflix. But the thing is, I'm also an HBO Max subscriber, so I don't know what to do with that subscription when they actually combine
HBO
everything.
Max. Yeah, dude, I think that's a big one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of didn't know HBO Max is part of that. Yeah,
Now I gotta
that's-
I gotta figure out a way to I think I'm gonna cancel one if HBO Max stuff starts appearing on Netflix. I'll probably cancel HBO Max.
Yeah, and so they'll just add on the monthly fee from HBO Max to the Netflix subscription, and and add on the Warner Brothers one, and now you're at $44.99 a month.
I also subscribe to Peacock as well.
Do you watch
That's
all
another
these?
one.
Like, I'm just curious.
Nope.
Do you watch all of these?
Nope, I don't.
What is the
I don't.
point?
Well, no. Sometimes I the reason why I subscribed to Peacock was there was something that I wanted to watch. Oh my god, there was this thing that I wanted to watch. It was based off of a book. It was about an assassin that's really good with his sniper. What the fuck is that called? I'm blanking. It's a really good show. So I subscribed to that just to watch that show, and then after watching it, I forgot about it. But I still have it.
We just cancel it. You're just burning money. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no, but I think there might be another show that's gonna come on that I might want to watch. Yeah, I also subscribe
you're
to
gonna
Apple
tell
TV
me-
as well.
Yeah, that's the one that I was
yeah.
gonna make a joke about, and then I knew you were gonna have it.
Apple TV's good value though. I have to say.
But, do you watch it
Yeah,
all the time?
Not every
day.
day. no, not
Wasted
every
money.
day, but-
Wasting money. Already
You
wasted
don't
money.
have to watch. No, because when they make movies, they're Apple makes good. They produce good movies. So when they have movies up, I'll watch it. I'll stream it on Apple TV. And it's
what's
easy
the
to
movie?
use. The latest one that I watched that was Apple. I don't remember.
Clearly, it wasn't that good if you can't remember.
Hold on.
The only one.
I remember now.
The only
I don't know.
program,
I remember now.
Hmm?
It is the one with is it George Clooney and Brad Pitt? And then they were like assassins or something like that.
Oh, it's like Wolf or something.
Wolf,
It's,
yes.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
I didn't know that was I didn't know that was Apple exclusive.
That was Apple. And then
the
another
only program on Apple that I actually want to watch is Severance. That's the one that I actually
that
wanna
one's
watch.
good. Well, the other one that's really good is the space one, where
What do
they
you mean by
colonize
Apple
Mars.
exclusive.
It's
I'm just
it's
curious,
on it's on Apple TV.
No,
Like,
it's
also
not
on
Apple
Amazon Prime.
exclusive. Like no, but if
Is it
it's on
not?
Amazon Prime, you have to pay for it.
If you
Oh,
You
have
have to
okay.
pay
Prime,
for it to watch
yeah.
it.
But then
Yeah.
you're already paying for Apple TV. It's the same shit. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but like for if you watch it on Amazon, you have to pay extra to get the program,
Yeah.
right?
To rent it or something like
No,
that.
no, no. I understand that, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is
Mhm.
like you can watch it elsewhere. Like you don't need Apple TV.
No, but
There's
it's
other ways
convenient
to
because I
find a
can.
movie.
No. The reason why Apple I think is super convenient is because when you travel, like with your iPad or your Mac or whatever, it's seamless. Like you could just the app design is good. Like you just open your iPad, just continue watching with how you watch. You can
It's
download
the same
shit
for a lot of
and
the
watch
other
it on the
stuff, though.
plane. Yeah,
Like
you can do that with
Disney Plus is
Netflix
the
too.
same
But like
thing.
but yeah. But like I like their interface. And I like their content because they do have really good shows. Apple seriously has good shows.
I can't honestly like agree with that because the shows are the same shows you can find anywhere else. It's not that Apple specifically made those shows to put on Apple. Do you know what I mean? So the shows are
Yeah.
out there, and you can find it elsewheres, but you
No, but
choose
you
to
gotta pay
pay
extra
Apple
though.
to pay for it. You know what I mean?
But like
And to
turn it
me,
like
you're using
uh-huh.
so much money on these subscriptions, and you don't even use them all.
I use them
That's
like
wild.
when stuff comes out. That's how
Yeah,
you
but
use
you're
subscriptions.
no, you don't.
See,
What the
Jackie
fuck?
pays for the Jackie's paying the convenience fee. That's what it
Do you get
is.
a gym membership and then go once a day,
No,
365 days, and you go,
no.
damn, that
I
was
don't.
good. That was a good workout.
I don't
Yeah,
exercise.
Jackie's like just one gym membership. I have like 5, and I go to none of them.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Like I get
Never
when
had a
people
gym
forget.
membership.
I get when people forget to like cancel a subscription or something. I get it, but like I think I've only met a handful of people that purposely subscribe to 5, 6, 7 different TV subscriptions because one show was on one and another show's on another, and they just keep it. To me personally, that's a bad use of your money. You could do so much
That's
more.
the way to go. That's the way to go.
That's definitely
So
not the
I
way
got
to
a
go.
question. So how hard is it typically to unsubscribe from one of these services?
I think it's
So
pretty
easy.
easy.
So easy.
Okay, like, is it not? Well, maybe it's too inconvenient for you, but it's like, can't you just watch your program and then unsubscribe, and then when a new one comes out, you can be like, hey, now
And
I
then
want to subscribe
resubscribe again? No, that's a waste of time. Retyping everything in? No. I just want to turn on and go. After I watch, I go back to work. Then I don't need to think about it. I just know it's available and it's there when I need it and when I want it. That's all I want.
That's why I subscribe to 6 different ones.
You know what I'm totally against subscribing to are those food things where they mail you like a box of ingredients and then you cook it yourself with instructions. What do you call those? Blue Apron or something like that? Those
There's a
things
bunch of
I
different
will never
ones.
subscribe to.
Why
Yeah,
not?
those I will
what's the
never
problem with
subscribe to.
those? What's the problem with those?
Because that's just laziness, man. You go buy your own stuff and cook it if you want to cook.
It's
Yeah.
for people that don't have the time.
Yeah, well then just order out. Don't even cook.
Well, they are. They're ordering some guy to make the food for them so they can microwave
No,
it.
no,
It's
no.
the same shit that you would do if you bought fast food.
No. This is no. Like I mean, like there's like no. The food inside are like they'll send you like a piece of salmon and they'll be like cook it for 5 minutes on the stove or whatever.
No, I know which ones you're talking about. I
Yeah.
get those. I understand, but some people don't want to go grocery shopping, and they would just rather have someone prepare the ingredients for them. Just like how you want the convenience of having all your goddamn shows on together at the same time. It's the same shit. You can't
Well-
disagree with one and agree with the other. You can't. That's fucking bullshit. That's being like selective.
But yeah, no, food stuff I will never subscribe to. Anything else I have no problem subscribing to. Even a gym, even though I won't go. But food stuff, no. That's where I draw the line for me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on here. So recently, Game Awards, all that stuff's happening. What I've been noticing is a lot of gacha games are actually winning Game Awards. So Zenless Zone Zero won the Grand Award at PlayStation Partners 2025. Genshin and Wuthering Waves were nominated. Wuthering Waves won User Choice Partner Award at Japanese PlayStation Awards. What do you guys think about that? That now AAA games are getting smashed by lesser, developers that Jackie seems to hate, but are winning awards left and right because of how like polished the game is. I know you guys haven't played ZZ or Wuthering Waves or Genshin and stuff, but like I will say, like some of the stuff there is definitely better than AAA material. What do you what do you guys feel about it? What are your thoughts on that, Lawrence?
Hey, I love free to play games. I have no problem with free to play games, but it's the only problem we're gonna have is really the predatory nature of a lot of these games. That's how they make their money, right? And like we've seen posts in the past where, oh no, suddenly I spent my life savings on on getting a character, and that's not great. But like honestly, quality wise, I can see them being at that level. Again, like once Genshin came out and blew up, I think that just opened the door to a lot of other developers being more willing to take that plunge,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I can see that happening. I'm not really surprised. Like as I said earlier, like the first Descendant free to play. Honestly, I'm having more fun with that than I had with Destiny. Like
Mm-hmm.
when it was a fully paid game, right? So
Right. What about you, Jackie? What do you think of this?
So I don't play gacha games, but I don't know. Like I'll watch gameplay, and I don't get it. It's just I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal.
No, not the
you're
appeal
playing Where
itself,
Winds
but
Meet.
like that's also gotcha. Yeah, you're right. That's a little gotcha. Um, Not just like the gotcha element itself. It's more like uh games that are not like triple A, quote unquote,
Hmm, hmm.
are like taking awards from AAA developers, right? Because your argument is like, if it's a free game, it's not going to be that good, right? But the free games are now like taking over awards and winning like crazy stuff, and they are like at that level where they can make AAA games. I remember I saw an article. I think it was I forgot who it was, but it was someone. It was a dev from Japan. I think it might have been Kojima Studios or something. And he literally was saying that they can't, like Japanese developers can't match up with Koreans in terms of like Genshin, like all those stuff. They just can't match up in developing. And I didn't read the full article, so I'm not sure what exactly he meant by that. But it's
I
interesting
think I
for
think
someone
it
to say
was
that.
compared to China.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was compared to
Was China?
Chinese
Oh, okay, so
devs,
like okay,
not
Wuthering Waves. Then
Korean.
we'll change it to Wuthering Waves.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting thing to read because that's kind of saying like, well, why? What do you mean? Like, and again, I don't know if it was Kojima Studios, but if it was, it's kind of like, why can't you keep up with that kind of demand or like that kind of quality of games, right? Because I mean, if you look at Wuthering Waves, we'll use that as an example. Like they have like your favorite thing. They have RTX, they have ray tracing, they have DLSS, they have like all that stuff, and it's a very nice looking game with very fluid action movement and combat and stuff. Uh, but it's just interesting for them for like a fully, again, not saying that they're like they don't have a full game development studio, but for a studio that's been seasoned and it's been there, it's interesting to hear, oh yeah, we just can't, it's just not a possibility or something like that. You know what I mean?
I just think I just think let's say they were talking about China, right?
Hmm.
Not
Hmm.
Korea. I think the difference that with Chinese devs they can just throw people at the at the at the problem. Like I think they just have manpower behind, and like I think there's a lot of Chinese devs like hungry for work, right? And
Hmm.
they just want to get, it's easy to find people to make the big product. And
Right.
also, I think the maybe possibly the Japanese market or studios aren't that big. Once you pump something out, I don't know if they're able to keep producing content at a
Mm.
rate that's
Hmm. Hmm.
that's good for people, good for
Right.
players.
Hmm. Which is fair. Would you ever play a gotcha game though, Jackie, or is that kind of? I think I've asked you before. I don't remember.
I mean, maybe if I find one that appeals to me. So far, none.
I mean, you like Where Winds Meet, right?
Is that a gacha game?
There's gacha in it, yeah.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
it's
Well,
not
I
it's not
mean,
necessarily the main part of the game,
okay.
but it's
I
there.
I I I mean, I think it's for me. It's just like a lot of them just seem very anime like, and that's not my thing.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of them are quite like that kind of style,
Yeah,
which is
I
fair.
don't really like that style. Like I just well, the Where Winds Meet isn't as anime style, so that's a game that I think at least visually appeals to me a little bit. I haven't played a lot of it. My character's only up to level 6, but um, I think Lawrence also mentioned that it was a little janky. Um, you know, it's okay. It. I don't think it's like a very polished game, but like I mean, for a free game, I think it's okay. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't pay $60 for Where Wind Meets. Let's put it that way. I pay
So
twenty
in terms
dollars,
of
but
the
not
art
not not
style,
$60.
so in terms of art style, I'm thinking like the anime style is used often because anime sickos are willing to pay a lot of money for just waifu shit.
Yes.
It's dumb, but
Hell yeah.
I can see that being the reason. Like you can see anime figures going for so much money,
Hmm.
and people just buy them up. And I'm like, it's the same people who are into these games, so that's why that's why they make them anime
Sure.
style.
Yeah. I read this thing where the creators of Where Wind Meets they were saying that they're not out there to like make the most money or something like that.
Of course they're not.
Yeah.
Have you seen how the
Well,
game looks? It looks too
nope.
good.
Well, okay.
It doesn't look anime enough. God.
Nope.
If they want to
Wait,
make real
how
money,
do
they're
they
gonna
make
make
money? Like, is there
anime.
stuff to buy in the game, like actual stuff?
Cosmetics.
Oh,
Cosmetics.
okay,
We
okay.
can
Did it
we'll
look?
talk about
I
it
don't
Did it
in a
think
look
quick
I
good?
don't
second.
think
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't think they're as serious about the random rolls and gotcha elements, and
Hmm.
that's why they're not like I don't think they're aiming to make crazy money,
Yeah.
right, compared to some of these other games.
Yeah, well, I
Sure.
don't know if you saw it, but like there is literally a 70, 80K boat you can buy. 80K USD. No, I'm not kidding. Eighty
Yeah,
thousand
yeah.
dollar USD boat you can buy in the game, and you
Is
get
it
this
is it made by
fancy
the
boat.
is it made by the creators, or is it like something somebody else
Yeah,
made?
No, it's made by the creators. You
it's
can
in the game.
Okay.
yeah, you can try to farm it, I believe, but the fast way to do
Yeah.
it is to buy all the ingredients, and it came out to like $80,000 or something like that. And there's a
Okay.
person
Yeah.
in the game that bought it, and he was inviting random people to come on his boat and stuff. It was like some streamers were invited and all that stuff, and it was pretty wild. But like, yeah, like that's how they make their money. Like, that's literally
Okay.
how they make their money. Like there's
You're just gonna have a few guys like this, and boom, there's your money.
like I didn't again I haven't looked into it. Like I mean, this is actually my next topic, but I haven't played too much of it, and I don't know their upgrading stuff. But I saw a clip earlier of some guy upgrading his weapon. I think he bought it for like $1,000 or $2,000 or something, and then he was rolling like it looks like either upgrade points or something, and he's trying to get gold for all of it. And I guess gold is the best one, and it costs more money if you consistently try to roll for it. Um, he hit it on his second try, which I guess he didn't have to spend any more money, but he had like a full 5 slot weapon gold. I don't know what that means. But like stuff like that is where they're getting their money from. Very remnant to like similar to Lost Ark, where if you don't have materials to upgrade your weapon, you buy them with real money. Right? People could spend like $2,000 easy, and fail, and spend under $2,000 easy, just on rolling. Quick thing with Lost Ark, there's like when it was in its peak. Not that saying it's not. I think in Korea it's still very very popular. People spend like crazy amounts of money on it. I think I remember watching a video clip of some Korean streamer. She was upgrading a weapon. So in Lost Ark, if you upgrade a weapon, you get +1 to your percentage until you hit 100%. If you hit 100%, your next one is going to be 100%. She literally went from 0 to 100, and she failed every single one. and then her last like upgrade attempt got her to 100, and she cried on stream because she obviously because she paid money for half the stuff, but it was hilarious because she literally started crying. But again, I don't know if where Winds Meat has a similar upgrade system, but cosmetics, like all that stuff, weapon skins, they have like weapon skills and all that stuff that look different, and like flying mounts. There's a mount that like is three dogs or something, and they drag you around, and that's a mount. But people buy this stuff, right? And this is how they make their money. I don't know about the gacha so much, but that's how they're making their money. I don't know if like you guys would buy anything
people
from it.
people are willing to pay for cosmetics like with real money, so I'm not surprised. I would not pay money for that game, like any
No, I
gacha
don't.
or
I
those
wouldn't pay
elements.
anything either. I would
If I
pay
was
for
invested,
no. I would pay for Diablo 4 cosmetics before I pay for
disgusting.
before I pay for Where Winds Meet cosmetics. Just saying.
Disgusting. There's no way. Diablo 4 cosmetics look like ass. There's
Yeah, no,
not
still,
one
but
single from them that looks good.
I
At
would,
least,
I
at
would,
least if you
I would
buy
still
one,
pay. Yeah,
yeah.
I
No,
would
no,
still
go
pay
ahead.
for
I think
Diablo.
that
I mean, I'm not going to, but if I were to pick between the two, I would rather spend my money with Diablo 4.
well, yeah, because like Jackie actually likes Diablo 4. That's the thing. Like, of course, you would
Mhm.
spend money on a game that you like, as opposed to a game that you like barely touch, and it's like, okay, it's fine, I guess. But like, why would you invest money into that?
No,
Yes,
exactly. As long as you
exactly.
like it.
Yeah.
But if we're speaking on like just like the style and how good it looks, no, Diablo 4 looks like trash. I'd rather spend money on something that actually looks good and that looks pleasing to the eyes. I tend to do that.
So, First Descendant, right? How
Oh
much
yeah,
are you
I'm
gonna?
about to go buy some cosmetics right after. But speaking of like Where Winds Me, like do you guys actually like it, or like how do you guys feel about it? Like it's like what do you think,
So,
Lawrence?
I I think I just came into it at the wrong time. Like, if I didn't just start the First Descendant, I think I might get a lot more into Where Winds Meet. But like,
Mhm.
literally within the same week, I'm like, yeah, Where Winds Meet is okay, but dude, I'm in on First Descendant. I might come back to Where Winds Meet later, but yeah.
What about you,
Honestly,
Jackie?
when I was playing, like I streamed Where Winds Meet for a bit, and
Hmm.
honestly, the whole time in my mind, I'm like, I could be playing First Descendant. Why am I doing this?
That's hilarious. What about you, Jackie? What do you how do you like it?
Um, yeah, I think I'm not even at the point where I can play multiplayer yet. But there's a lot for me. I think there's a lot, almost too much going on. Because there's like different styles, different weapons. And I didn't read anything, so I don't know how to use anything. So I just swipe around with my sword. The jump mechanics aren't that good, in my opinion. Um, the yeah, I mean the overall world, I think it's okay. I like the graphics. I like the little town that you're at. In the early game, but everything else, I think. But in terms of the actual gameplay, like character movement and stuff like that, yeah, I think um it's not something that I would enjoy playing for like a long time. I think it'll be fun if we're playing together, just for the hell of it. But like if I was playing alone, this would not be a game that I would choose to sit down and spend hours with, because the mechanics aren't like, it's not like solid mechanics, right? It's like, I think Ninja Gaiden had better character mechanics than this game.
You just don't like the fact that you have to hit two buttons to do a skill, like in other games that you've played.
Nope,
I.e.
didn't work
Wukong.
for me.
You did it in
I didn't even know
Wukong,
how
man.
to.
Like I don't
No,
understand.
I didn't even know how to dismount a horse in this freaking game.
Well, if you
So
read the
yeah,
instructions, like when you mount a horse, it pops up on your screen that tells you how to ride and dismount and remount the horse. It tells you there. Uh, but
yeah,
jokes aside,
no,
but
I
like
just no.
like you keep mentioning multiplayer. The multiplayer in where wins meet isn't really what you're kind of thinking though. Like it's not like it's not like we go around in the world and we like do stuff. Like there's no quests. Like if you join my lobby and stuff, there's no quests that we can partake in because it's all like single player related quests. If you want to fight a boss, we just join like up, we party up and we click go and we go right into the boss. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no
Is
like
that it?
real
Like
like
it's so after boss fighting, it's like you're done.
yeah, there's no, at least from what I remember reading
Oh,
about, there's no actual
yeah,
multiplayer
yeah.
to it. Right. And I've told Lawrence this too, and that's where my gripe is where with where wins meet. It's not a true multiplayer game where I can log in and see other people running around or flying or doing whatever. And that's where like that my disconnect is. Like if I were to play a single player game, you're kind of right. I don't think I would pick this as a single player game to play. Not saying that it's a bad game, considering a lot of people do play it. It's just not what I was fully expecting. Especially like the boss fights and stuff. Like from the clips I showed you guys, it's literally like 5, 6 people wailing on one dude for like 5 minutes. Like the he throws out his skill and everyone kind of backs off for 2 seconds, heals or whatever, or not take damage. I don't know, and they just continuously wail. I'm like, that's boring. There's no mechanics to follow. There's no like ultimate death move that you have to avoid. Like there's no, again, not to make fun of people that are playing this game, but it's a skillless game. You're just hitting your button combination and your combos, and then you wait until it resets, and you just do the same thing over and over again, right? Like there's literally nothing to it, and that's like
Is
one of
there
my biggest
PvP?
gripe.
Is there
They have everything. They
PvP?
have battle royale. They have like all
Ooh.
these like they have like PvP,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
regular like arena style. They have a battle royale
Uh-huh.
game into it. Like they have so much crap in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people would enjoy it. But again, it's not. It's like a single player game, and then you have your hub, like a hub that you join with people, and that's it. And even then, like I said, like if we were to go raid like fights and stuff, it just looks like we're just going in, going and hitting our combos, and then waiting for them to reset, and then hitting our combos again. Oh, we got hit, no problem. Everyone just potion up and then hit down or whatever, and then and go back hitting again. So I don't know. It's just I don't know if I would play it again. Maybe. The only thing that I really like about it is that like the graphics are cool, the characters are cool, the skins are nice, and it just looks like a really nice world. But I think that's really it for me. Uh, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a house building thing in that game where you can build your like mansion area. It's very popular in Chinese games. Um, some guy built Hogwarts in his area, like like the full castle. Like it was actually very impressive. Not like size 1 for 1, but like you could like go in and walk around and stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy. And I think I mentioned it before. But like yeah, like I feel like if people have the ability to build something, someone will come and build like the most ridiculous things, and it's just gonna be crazy. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's. I wish it was more than what it is. That's all. That's all. I don't know. You guys
Yep.
have any final thoughts for where win meets?
Mm-mm.
Jackie Lawrence? No.
Nope.
I might go back and play it at some point, but not in the near future, I don't think.
Well, I don't know if you guys have anything else you guys want to mention now. Jackie, anything you want to talk about before we head off?
No. I mean, you guys want to talk about Metroid?
That piece of
I'm
shit. Not
seriously
kidding.
debating whether or not to buy the game. Do you think, like, if I haven't played any Metroid games, is this a good one to start with? Or is this a bad idea?
I don't know.
I have not seen any reviews, so it's hard for me to tell you.
Well, IGN rates it 8 out of 10.
Well, for the thing is, I really liked the first Metroid Prime, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't think the other two were nearly as good. So it's hard for me to really say because I don't think I would like this one as much as the first one either.
Really? Why?
I just don't have trust in them to make as good a game as the first one.
Sure. Okay. Okay. I'll watch a little more gameplay, and then we'll reconvene next week. Maybe I'll buy it and play it for 10 minutes, and I'll give you guys a review next week.
Sure.
Yeah.
You should stream that. Oh wait, you can't. You
I
don't have
can't.
to.
I don't know how to stream with my Switch.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anything for you, Lawrence?
Nope. First Descendant. That's all that's on my mind now. So we'll see if I post anything. I might just use some of that footage for this pod.
Yeah, that's good. That's a fun game. We'll see how that goes. That's it for us this week here. Once again, we're on Spotify. We're also on YouTube. You can find us on Bronze Grade Podcast on Spotify, Bronze Grade on YouTube. We're trying to post a bit more videos and whatnot. If you guys are listening to this video or watching this video, if you have any comments, if you guys want to hit us up, just put a comment down below. We'll answer the question. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right, see ya.
See ya.